Hello there guys, Wayne from Lunas World. Welcome to episode 7 of our helicopter tour of the Faroe Islands, and currently we are at Torshavn, and we're going to be flying today from here all the way down to this tiny island called Skuvoy or something like that. So yeah, looking forward to it. A little bit cloudy as you can see, but it looks clear over the island here. Oh, hang on a second. Was it me, or did I click on the right one? I think I did. Yeah, sorry, ignore me. We're going here. So yeah, it's looking pretty clear down there, so this should be a good flight. So this area, Torshavn, of where we are now, this is a really huge town, as we saw in the landing in the previous video. I didn't do a fantastic job of that landing, but I really hope I'm going to do a better job of the landing today. I just realised my battery was on, so for authenticity we'll switch it off and we'll just go to the overhead and make sure that everything is down, which it's not. Let's just switch everything off and make sure we're all good, which I think we are. Right, now we can turn the battery on. Anti-collision position light. We shall get rid of that alarm. We will click this on. It was already on, my bad. We'll turn our fuel valve on until the fuel pump's on. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get this thing started. So even though this is episode 7, this is our 6th helicopter flight, due to obviously flying in from Sombra into Vega, and this will have 10 episodes altogether, 8 helipad episodes, and then obviously in and out of Vega and flying back to Sombra. Like I mentioned, I'm going to get the Orbeck scenery for Sombra on the return. I didn't have it on the departure, unfortunately. I actually didn't know they did it, but I discovered that they do, so we'll go ahead and get that. Right, let's get our avionics on, anti-ice. We'll get the rest of our heat on, turn the aircon on, get the heater on, hydraulics coming on, and we'll do our flight instruments as well, and we'll just wait for this to warm up, full throttle, and then we'll get our generator on and be on our way. This is a really nifty little helicopter. I'm really starting to enjoy I obviously enjoy flying it. Let's get the generator on, and our landing light. But yeah, like I said, I'm very much a novice. I feel like I am getting better, but I've got a long way to go, that's for sure. Unlike today's flight, which is relatively short. Right, so it looks like we're facing in, so we've got to sort of do a bit of a turn and head south. Terrain wise, we've got a bit of terrain here we need to be careful of. I think we should be out of the cloud by then, so we shouldn't have any problems passing over here and then to this island, landing at Skuvoy, which sounds like it could be in Thailand. Skuvoy. Anyhow, right, let's get the show on the road. I've just hit the enter button by mistake. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's try. Oops, and I always forget to do that. Never a good thing. Alright, here we go. A nice gentle hover to start. Procedures. And let's just have a little turn around here. Really like the style of houses, very cool. Okay, should we head towards that yeah, let's go over there. Let's fly over towards the what do you call it? The wind farm over there. Really enjoying this scenery. This is the most perfect scenery for helicopter flying. It really is superb. I'm loving it. Really, like I mentioned, I think in the last video, I'm really enjoying doing this. I much more than I thought I would. I have been putting a little bit of time in practicing in VR, and let me tell you, it is so much easier in VR. Someone mentioned a comment a couple of episodes ago about situation awareness, and absolutely it's a lot easier in VR, a lot more realistic. Right, might get into a bit of trouble here, so I'm just going to avoid, just because of the cloud. Not quite sure where the ceiling is here. Let's see. I think we've got enough. We should be okay to fly over this. And there's the rain. Oh no, see? That was what I didn't want to do. Let's just try and avoid the mast that's right in front of us. And yeah, well, that was a little bit hairy. So that might present a bit of an issue. No, it looks like we're going to be okay, actually. Clearing this this elevated area here. Let's see. Anyhow. Ooh, a little bit of turbulence there. What I might do, just to practice, and it should be easier, is engage SAS, which is a sort of stabilization system. I haven't quite got used to this. It makes the movements really kind of sluggish, and so I tend to get this wobbling kind of a thing going on. Is that normal, guys? I don't know. You expert 407 pilots. Oh, there's another little town here. Because I can completely let go of the stick when this is engaged. So in terms of stability of flying in a straight line, it's brilliant. But if I move the stick when that's engaged, it really is quite a nasty experience. Very sluggish and kind of sloppy feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyhow. I've not used the navigation system and the autopilot. Is that something you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments. I don't know how to do it, but I will certainly learn and have a go. If you want me to, I'd be very happy to invest a bit of time in learning how to do that. If you guys want to see me do that. In fact, it makes sense too, doesn't it, really? Absolutely gorgeous. I'm really loving this. So much fun. Alright, we've gone a bit off track though, so let me just sort this out. What I might do, guys, is let's see how far it is actually. I don't think it's that far. We've gone back up into the cloud. Let me just come out. Yeah, so I think it's this island dead ahead. So what I might do is engage the ground speed warp mode, so so you guys don't have to sit through the kind of cruise, as it were. Having said that, I kind of want to do some sightseeing. That is the whole point of this. Let me just I saw some lights over here. Let's act like a moth and head towards the light. Just want to dip the lights here. Yeah, there's a good amount of autogen with this scenery, and it is all custom as well, which is very cool. I think I saw something around just over here. So before we set sail to our destination, we'll just have a quick look. That is the whole point of a tour, after all. Alright, I am a bit more used to the SAS now that I've... oh, I think it was just a boat. Let's see. Yeah, very small movements is okay. Like literally tiny, tiny movements. Anything more than that and it goes all horrible and wobbly and weird. Did I see any other lights down there? No. Okay, well that's, sorry, it's a bit of a letdown after all that. It's just a measly little fishing boat out there. But anyway, I mean, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, I think that is our island dead ahead. Pretty much. Yeah. So, I won't engage ground speed. Maybe we'll do 2 times. Or more, maybe 4. That way you still get to see this great scenery and we don't have to spend so much time getting to our destination. A couple more boats out there. Another one. 3. Very cool. Alright, looks like we're okay for cloud now then, hopefully. Seems to have disappeared. Alright, and then I think our helipad is directly below us. It is. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can see it down there. Not quite. Okay, there it is. Oh dear, that looks nasty. Okay, that does look quite nasty. Shall I attempt to land this with SAS on? Would you do that? I don't think you would. And I probably shouldn't. No, I won't. I won't. I'll disengage that. Giving us full flight controls. Back. Maybe you do land with it. Do you land with SAS on, guys? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm making life more difficult than I need to for myself. But anyway, I think it's still good training to land without it on. But let me know in the comments. Am I making life more difficult? Okay, that's pretty good height-wise, so let's see if we can't get this thing down safely without clunking the tail this time. We're facing into the wind, which is perfect, as predicted. do let me down, but without clunking the tail. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Okay, alright, not too bad, I guess. That's probably one of the better landings that I've done. Let's have a look at the replay. I think that might be actually the best landing I've ever done so far. It's a bit too far out. Let's just, that'll do. External view, let's go right along. Yeah, that was pretty good, I think. I'm hoping. We definitely didn't hit the tail that time. Definitely not. I feel like the approach was a lot more stable up until the last minute. So really I should have landed then. But then I would have clunked it down because the angle wasn't quite right. Did I hit the tail then? It was pretty close. I don't think I did. Let me just go back a tiny bit. That's too much. Don't think I did. I really hope I didn't. Let me just get into a better view here. Keep an eye on the tail. No. Okay, perfect. Alright. Definitely the best landing I have done so far. Let's screenshot that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's good. Light at the end of the tunnel. Alright. Good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this down. And, yeah. Pretty chuffed with that. That was by far my best landing so far. So yeah, what can I say? Well done me. If I do say so myself. Right, let's turn the landing lights on, off even. Good, there we go guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. Nice little quick flight there, but very enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, I'll see you in the next episode. Let me just give you a rundown of what we're doing. Very short flight over to Stora. In fact, it's so short, what we might do is we might do a double flight, a double landing flight. Yeah, I think we will. Otherwise, this is just going to be too short. So we'll fly to Stora and then we'll go and fly onwards to our final helipad destination of Faroe, I think that's right, before flying back to Vega, obviously in the helicopter. That's going to be a fairly long flight, so there will be some ground speed advancements going on there. And then of course the final flight will be out of here in an airplane back to Sombra. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting round the scenery. So there is a hell of a lot to explore. There really is. 8 helipads, of course, but plenty of places, mountaintops and interesting places where you can land and practice your helicopter landings in a very beautiful setting. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.